Hello, my name is Mars, and welcome back to the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. It is time. We are going to the House of Cosmic Providence, I think it was called. Abramar is going to take us there, although I think this message is not from Abramar. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I think that's Adana's mask. Yes. Okay, yes. To all our sisters, the House of Cosmic Providence is ready to receive us all. It's time to gather. Fate awaits. Attend. Are you nervous? Look at that. That's a cool graphic. Yes. Why? I'm about to meet dozens of witches all at once. Do you care about what others think of you? Yes. Don't you? I'd like to say that I don't care about what anyone thinks about me. And after having lived through many universes, it's mostly true, but from time to time I find someone that I do care about what they think. Are you talking about me? Yes. In fact, I was listening in when you were talking with Eugenia about me. Of course you were. I like him very much. I owe him my life. Oh, I wish I had lacrimal glands to tear up. Shut up. I'm sorry, but I'm being serious. Hearing you say that made me so happy that it made me wish I could cry. Abramar, listen. I never got to thank you properly. There's no need to, really. It's all been you this whole time. No, I want to do it. You've done so much for me these past few months. I was lost. I was beyond saving. I summoned you as a last resort, and what you've given me is... It's not just a new deck and getting to leave my house. You brought me back to life. Challenging me, teaching me, making me laugh, listening to me. Oh, thank you, Abramar. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you so much. I love you. Oh, I'm actually tearing up a little. I'm tearing up for your sake, Abramar, because you can't. Oh, that's so cute. I love you too. But you really shouldn't. I appreciate what you're saying, I really do. But I'm not doing all of this for free. Soon I'll reap something very important from you. I don't care. Right now, right here, I love you and I am thankful. I may hate you in the future. Hell, I may even betray you. I don't really know how I'm going to react once the fire seal activates. But in this specific moment, alone among the stars, I love you. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Look, there it is. The House of Cosmic Providence. Moment of truth. Let's see what the cards led us to. Are we going to be able to do some readings? Everything that is about to happen. The wheel. Oh. Everything that will occur. None of it is your fault. But all of it is your responsibility. And that is true for every given moment of your life. And that is true for every single witch in this cosmos. That is fate. My corpse is without will. I forget the voice I gave her. But my body stands proud of the coven assembled here today. Ooh, look at that. Everyone we've met. I don't know. I can't necessarily recognize everyone immediately. There's Eugenia, though. Or it's a dear person. Ooh, someone with, like, Medusa hair? Okay, I can't really recognize any of these people, but, their designs are all cool. I'd love to see them more up close. I gotta look into if there's, like, fan art for this game, because, like, I've already, like, put some thought into, like, what my, my witch Sona would be. I think if I were a witch, I would be, one of the witches who writes those, interactive fiction stories, because I love writing, being able to write interactive fiction that, like, creates energy, that'd be so cool. So, like, I hope that witch sonas are a thing in this fandom. I'd love to see that. Or it could turn out that this game has no fandom, which would not surprise me, because it's an obscure little indie title, and I'm just, as is often the case with these things, I find myself obsessing over a tiny little indie title that's super obscure and being very sad that I have no one to share that enthusiasm with. Alright. Tangent aside. Oh, there's Idana. She's standing in the... She looks like she's cooking. 100 voices to decide the fate of our sisterhood. 100 voices to steer this universe. Your power is enormous and it will continue to grow. The House of Cosmic Providence will hold time still for us. Not a single galaxy will dare spin until our coven has a new leader. Now pour your voices into the chalice and build the future upon my corpse. Surrounding me, around the chalice of undying legacy, we have the candidates. Cupresa, the historian. Dahlia, the daggersmith. Jasmine, the gardener. Fortuna, the soothsayer. We will soon hear our sisters' opening speeches. But first, let's conjure the vote intention for all to gauge the progress of this debate. And remember, in the House of Cosmic Providence, everyone is welcome to talk at any given moment, for we are all equal in discussing the fate of our sisterhood. Now my body shall remain silent for the rest of the debate. I give the floor to the eldest of the candidates, Cupresa. Of course you would. Thank you, Idana. I am aware that many of you are eager to leave behind the coven culture established by our former leader. What I bring you here today is not a political pamphlet, but a plea. I have lived through and recall every era of this coven. That gives me the perspective and the confidence to assure you that our sisterhood has never been more prosperous than in Idana's time. I implore you, we must give Idana's system a chance, experience where it takes us. I know for a fact that this was just the beginning of what Idana had planned for us. Oh, she's gaining support. If this is real time, whew. Her vision, her projection of her rules and her system was destined to make us the most powerful coven that's ever existed. That's why my program plans to keep her design intact, with myself as a warden of its prosperity. Having said that, I am genuinely interested in hearing all about the alternatives our sisters have devised for our coven. And I'd like to give the floor to our youngest, Fortuna, if you please. Alright, Fortuna, moment of truth. I'll be by your side the whole time. It's my role to offer you counsel throughout the debate. Right now, I'd say you should focus more on setting a tone than getting into any specific point. You got this. Thank you, Patrice. Oh, she's so cute when she smiles. We don't see a lot of Fortuna close up. I love that she's got all these freckles, even on her chest too. Like, I love that. I love that in a character design. I'm a sucker for freckles. Thank you, Pat. Okay, how should I open? Ambitious and confident. Be true to yourself, Fortuna. I am extremely excited to be here today. We are so close to turning over a new leaf and growing beyond the old ways. The sisterhood I envision for us all is the product of both analysis and empathy put through the fires of divination. I bring you not only prosperity, but happiness and fulfillment. It's not working. I shouldn't swim against the vibe I sealed with Abramar for my air. Oh! What was the vibe? Come on, you should stay true to yourself. Let's push forward. How is that not true to myself? Oh, I guess, I don't... Oh, she wants to be feared. Okay, so she wants to be real authoritative. That's what I should have gone with. Okay. Now to solve what's truly important. An oracle should be at the helm, or we must scatter Idana and increase our numbers. An oracle should be at the helm. We must count ourselves lucky. We're living a change of leadership that is not fueled by greed or power struggles. I'm so happy to see that every candidate is fighting for their ideal version of the sisterhood. I've studied every program carefully, and all of them are rooted in love and respect for our sisters. I don't doubt that. I am truly, truly happy. My mind is at ease. This coven will prosper no matter what. That's a lie. That's a lie, and you know it, girl. That's why I want to put the focus on the differentiating element, which is not the program, but the person. We can choose to be led by a daggersmith, a gardener, a historian, or a fortune teller. I am someone who has an intimate relationship with the future. Leading is about taking a community towards the future. Leading is about building that future. And, ask any of your sisters, I have never been wrong. I engage with the future with heightened, unprecedented awareness. I am the only one with enough mastery over her talents to guarantee you, with 100% accuracy, that I can deliver the vision I'm presenting to you. I already built the gate. You just need to decide to enter it with me. Wait a minute. Oh, damn. Hi? Oh, I told Curiel that, Okay, that was a mistake. I told Curiel that I'm a writer, not a reader. Okay, so that's how it's gonna work when someone wants to speak. They're gonna fly in and apparate their own podium. I'm sorry to use a Harry Potter word, but that was the first thing that came to my mind. Sisters, I want to share some findings with you. I'm not proud of the methods I use, but I was worried about letting a dangerous exile into coven politics. So I created an illusory world to draw some raw truth. Fortuna, that was you! Oh! That was you! Oh. You betrayed me. I mean, I guess I didn't really help you, but... So, I'm glad to see that she is more powerful than she realized and knows how to do more than party tricks, but I'm mad at you. What I found is that Fortuna has the ability to alter this reality. What she does is not divination, it is writing the future itself. The implications of this are too severe. We must adjourn this Congress until we decide how to deal with her. Incommensurable power is not a violation of the rules of this community. Congress shall proceed as planned. Adana, you said you were going to shut up. But whether this information is relevant to the choice of a new leader is left to the judgment of each of our sisters, and as such, they shall express themselves through their votes. But this isn't fair. Do you have any other relevant information to disclose to the Coven? No. But I beg all of you to be very careful with who we surrender the fate of this Coven to. Fortuna herself confessed to me in the dream that she's been abusing her powers to manipulate these elections. We must be very careful with her. Let us move on to another candidate. Oh, I'm so surprised that Curiel was the one who betrayed us. Ooh. I mean, I'm proud of her. She was not very impressive when we met her, but ooh, I'm mad at her. Mad and impressed. Dahlia, offer your opening statement. Listen to me, everyone. I have a clear vision for this Coven. Community, sisterhood, solidarity, support, diversity, all which is equal. And there's one crucial aspect to making this vision happen. Horizontalism. Our community is not so big that we should put our fate in the hands of just a few. The opinion of every single witch should bear the same weight. The referendum system we want to implement will make sure that not a single choice is made to the detriment of the community ever again. No more impositions like the obnoxious quarterly controls. No more excessive punishments. We must reclaim this Coven for ourselves. I must speak. Thea? I'm sorry to disrupt such a critical moment for your Coven, but it's imperative that I bring the concerns of the Arbitrage Office before all of you. As you may know, we recently had to deal with one of your sisters, Greta, who had formed a pact with the Behemoth. We managed to imprison the being who had fused themselves with Greta's body, and after several intense submission spells, we managed to extract some worrying information from them. The Arbitrage Office has grounds to believe there is yet another practitioner of the Forbidden among you. Because I told Greta the truth. That can't be possible. Oh, she's British. That can't be possible. I'm sorry, we're convinced there is a behemoth meddling in these elections. We're also pretty certain as to who is responsible, but we'd like to extend the courtesy for that witch to honorably surrender herself, or to any of you to do the right thing and expose her before the whole Coven. If not, I'll be forced to bring the prime suspects in with me for a less amicable interrogation process. This is not acceptable. The sanctity of this Congress must not be interrupted by an external party. I'm afraid there's no alternative. We can't risk a behemoth user becoming the next leader of this Coven. It may be too late then. Very well. Sisters, we shall comply with the magical pact. Confess now, which will bring your whole coven down with you. It's gonna come out either way, because we've told too many people. But for now, I'm gonna remain silent. I'm a little scared to see what'll happen when I confess everything. I am scared. So, my fear is telling me that I should remain silent. What the heck? Ugh! Lament? Someone else is using a behemoth? It hurts! Make it stop! What's going on? Oh, lament from people. Somebody help me. What the hell is going on? They're trapped in a ball of fire. We need to save them. Is this the end of our coven? Fortuna, do something. Me? Yes. Dahlia, come down. What can Fortuna possibly do about this? No, Dahlia's gut is right as always. Oh no, this is the end of the coven. Oh no. Let me collect my thoughts for a second. I'm going to use my cards to make sense of what is going on here. I'm aware of the paradox it entails. Looking into the origin is going to define what caused this to begin with. But we must do something. Okay. Everyone focus on the coven. Project your feelings towards our sisterhood into my deck. Okay, I misunderstood what was going on there. Lament is just the definition of what the witches were doing. Okay. What's causing the destruction of the coven? We walk the road alone for everyone to see, a strong avatar for justice, imbued with purpose. The ether wings elevates the arcana for everyone to see. Okay, so this is about going on a long journey to command truth to light. It is the final test designed by Adana, the conclusion of her attempt to create the most powerful coven in existence. Abramar used me to take revenge on the coven that banished him. Or this is a covert op by the Arbitrator's office to keep us from becoming too powerful and conquering the magical world. Well, this is all air energy, so I want to do one that has air. That's what makes sense to me. We can make this about bearing the truth to light. I don't think that Abramar used me to take revenge. This is a covert op by the Arbitrator's office to keep us from becoming too powerful and conquering the magical world. Their official role is to help uphold the magical pact, but this is not the first hit they have committed on the magical community. They aim to keep peace and balance no matter the cost. They destroyed the House of Cosmic Providence with all of us inside because they feared they wouldn't be able to control us anymore. Since time can't flow until we reach a decision as to who will become the next leader, our sisters are doomed to burn eternally. We must come to an agreement to free them. This is war. The Arbitrator's office's days are numbered. Grab the Arbiter. I don't know what you're talking about. If what you're saying is true, they sent me to my own death here. That's true, so this is a plot from the higher-ups. We need to go after them. Calm down, Dahlia. Our priority right now should be to free our sisters. I can't stand this anymore. Someone kill me. Get us out of here. Okay, everyone vote for me. Picture me as your leader. Let's dispel the flames. Hey, not so fast. This is just too important. It can't end like this. We must decide swiftly, but we must also decide wisely. What do you propose, then? Hey, gang, this is simple. You cut through all the bullshit and throw everything out in front of the Sisterhood. Ha! I'm all for that. Fuck Congress ceremony. This is highly unorthodox, but so is the situation. I agree to a straightforward conversation. Very well, I'll begin. I'm going to be completely transparent since time is of the essence. You must all choose me as your leader, and the reasons are quite simple. You may or may not like my program, but even if you think it has room for improvement, it's the best option we've got right now. Dahlia's program is completely unrealistic and naive. Don't be swayed by her idealism. You can't function on charisma. I'm worried that the music is a little loud, so I'm gonna turn it down a hair. Okay. Hey! Shut up. Let me talk. Then, Fortuna, come on. We shouldn't even bother examining her program. She's been exiled for 200 years. She's completely oblivious as to the current reality of our coven. Ha! You wish, Four Eyes. Oof, bring it down a notch, Patrice. Ha! Incredible. And Capresa, for the sake of hate, can we stop pretending she's relevant? Your discourse is riddled with fallacies, young witch. Open your eyes. I am the most sensible option. Acknowledge it, and we can stop this madness. I'm not going to acknowledge shit. What kind of arguments are those? You're just tapping into our sister's fear for a quick and easy win. Dahlia has a point there. Right now, it's easy to justify a conservative stance because we're in the middle of a catastrophe. But this moment is too important. It may define the coming millennia. We mustn't cast our votes from a place of fear. What we need right now is ambition. What do we want to achieve? We're not just here to survive. We left that behind when we transcended mortality. Envision your ideal coven and cast your vote accordingly. That is so true. Thanks for reminding me what we're here for, Fortuna. Let's devour Adana, not to survive, but to take hold of the reins of our fate. Ha! You're taking it for granted that what our sisters want is power. I say an ideal coven is built on trust, a community that is diverse and welcoming. You say that as if you're implying my program isn't built on trust. A community that aims to be welcoming must first be stable. My ambition is to create a prosperous coven to guide and protect old and future witches alike. We can do exactly that without the need to hoard all that power. What are you doing? Decide already, make it stop. Fight each other for all I care. Girls, you're not doing a great job of cutting through all the bullshit. It's starting to feel like the opposite. You're friends, aren't you? Come to an agreement and offer our suffering sisters a way out already. That's easier said than done. None of us wants to relinquish our view. And not because we're power hungry exactly. It moves me, the certainty of how wholeheartedly we all love our coven, that we can't simply leave its future up to chance. How about we change our approach? Reveal dirt? A duel? This is all pointless. I already saw the winner on my cards. I mean, yeah. You mean the one you wrote, you cheater? What, so we've been wasting our time like fools? I'm sorry. So who's it gonna be? Come on, spit it out. Dahlia. Yes! Yes! Thank you! What? I can't accept this! Just like that, you drew a card and we all must follow your reading blindly? You can try to fight it, of course. But you know that no prediction of mine has ever failed to happen. I refuse. I don't care. I won't deny you your fighting chance, Jasmine, of course. But it's going to be almost impossible to beat both fate and me. Just you wait. Let's keep this debate going. Ugh, there must be something that we can do to break out of this loop. Reveal dirt? Nah. Duel. May the most powerful lead. Now we're talking. Here I am. Fight! All at the same time. This is barbaric, and by no measure a way to gauge the aptitude of a leader. A duel? Have you lost your mind, Fortuna? I don't know, I'm really desperate at this point. I can't bear hearing all those screams. That doesn't mean we're going to fight each other, please. I've always wanted to duke it out with you two someday. Might as well do it in front of this epic scene. No, I refuse. Not now, not ever. That was a bad idea, I'm sorry. Ah! I can't take it! I don't care who leads anymore. We're not getting anywhere. This is all pointless. We're fighting about who's going to rule over the ashes of our sisters. Shit, Fortuna, why did you have to predict the fall of our coven? Oh. I got a text. This is all your fault. Well, you're not wrong about that. I did write the destruction of the coven. Although I didn't know that what I was doing wasn't divination at the time, I still caused it. Ooh. This is a lot of intense discussion. I need to take a tea sip break. Okay. That's good. Why, Fortuna? Why did you do this? Our sisterhood was far from perfect, but it was worth fighting for. We could have turned this into something really beautiful. We didn't do this defensive or contrite. I mean, I foresaw the end of the coven. Yeah, I did. Me as the player did make the choice that I was going to sacrifice the coven. So I can only apologize. I did realize the implications. I know, I'm sorry. Fortuna, sorry doesn't cut it here. And even with all of that, you're trying to become the next leader? Why? For what? What's your endgame here? Because I can't accept it. I've been in denial all this time. I can't really believe this is it, that we're done. Our sisterhood is done. My life as a witch is done. Don't you dare play the victim now. You doomed us all. Yeah, screw you, Jasmine. Fuck you, you're not helping. Fuck me? The fucking nerve, Fortuna. You don't deserve to become our leader. You don't even deserve to run. After all these years away, you come back and fucked everything up. We were better off without you. Adana was right to send you to exile. Oh, them's fighting words, Dahlia. Fuck this. I'm going to make things right. I'll find a way out for our doomed sisters. And I will write a future for us three. And fuck it, since we're at it. I'm going to rewrite how magic works in this universe so we don't have to suffer through shit like this again. Watch this. Oh boy. A triple. Okay. Purpose and discovery. Determination, rightfulness, guide, discovery, alliance, leadership, purpose, happiness, temptation, indifference, stagnation. So this is all about humbling yourself, but also going... Like, my thought is that this guy, the penitent one, or this girl, rather, they're all female, I forget. She used the astronaut pithcloth to go to this moon temple where you achieve illumination and humility. And, yeah. So, that's wrong. Who do I want to put this on? Our sisters. Zera's Quicksilver. Presa will sacrifice herself. We'll bind their souls to our own. We'll accept their deaths. No, I'm not doing that. Resorting to forbidden magic. No. How about Caprissa humbling herself? After a long decline, Caprissa will sacrifice herself and scatter her million-year-old energy to bring all of our sisters back, along with many new witches. Let's sacrifice Caprissa, sure. Killing two birds with one stone here. Getting rid of me and bringing back our sisterhood. Well, I'm not against it. Thank you, Caprissa. It's a beautiful ending, I'm thankful. Oh, I'm glad. Caprissa, thank you so much. So with this, we'll get to bring our sisters back? Yes, we'll get to see everyone again. That's it? It's as easy as that? You're too powerful, Fortuna. This is scary. But it's good. This is for a good cause. Thank you, Fortuna. Thank you. You're saving everyone. Yes. Let's focus on that. I know this may be overwhelming. I'm still struggling with it myself, but while we figure it out, I can do good. Okay. Alright. Angostura. Okay, so this is a place about studying magic. So I think this card should go with the cosmos and how magic works. The barkeep serves drinks and therapy. Witness to many kinds of love. The bartender can channel feelings. The swordfish liquor runs from truth. Okay. Our universe is just a computer simulation, but the moment the user shuts it down, it will keep living in their heads, starting a new sisterhood in their mind realm. I mean, that will happen. I will remember this game forever, and I'll remember these characters forever. This game has meant so much to me. I don't like it so much for the answer, though. We are the last witches. As we perish, witches will become extinct. Returning our essence to the cosmos gives rise to an era of mortal self-determination. Gloria, the first witch, will transcend to a higher plane of existence and act as a goddess. Upon our death, each of us will become goddesses of a newly formed universe, shaping it to our ideal vision. Okay. Or we will unlock the behemoth arts for ourselves. Every witch will be able to edit reality to their own will, opening the gates to a fractal universe where everything is possible. I'm thinking, Gloria, the first witch? No. I'm thinking either this one or this one. Because this is a place of learning and uncovering truth. So, I'm gonna say I'm gonna unlock the behemoth hearts. Every witch will be able to edit reality to their own will, opening the gates to a fractal universe where everything is possible. Oh, whoa, that's wild! That's too much, Fortuna. I figured, why should I be the only one with this power? Let's turn this cosmos into clay. But the implications of this, what will happen with reality from now on? I don't know. Who cares? Let's disrupt the shit out of this universe. I'm in. Why not? Let's fuck everything up. Oh shit, here we go. Well then, might as well make the most of it. Looking forward to a world of possibilities. In the meantime, let's finish our business here. Accept defeat. Consciousness on the many selves. The hero inspires us to achieve the impossible, the essence of those who fight for what's important. The ever-flowing water from the jugs represent inner desires. Ego, mercy, wellness, alliance, and courage. I mean, I think this bodes well for our friendship. Fragmenting the witch world into smaller communities. A fourth witch. I like that one. Split up? No, that doesn't fit with this. After doing everything we want everything in our power to steer the Covenant in the direction we want, we'll quit the Sisterhood and become independent, tighter than ever. I mean, I love this one. That's so cute, but I think this fits this card. 30 years in the future, after doing everything in our power to steer the Covenant in the direction we want, we'll quit the Sisterhood and become independent, tighter than ever. Us? Independent? I buy the tighter than ever part. Covens are overrated. I've come to learn that in this gruesome race. I can't picture myself with no Sisterhood, alone in the cosmos. Why alone? We can be a Sisterhood of 3. Yes, I guess that's good. Plus, there are many independent witches in this universe who are doing well. Take Ranger Marie, she kicks ass. Yeah, you're right. It's a bit scary, nonetheless. But that's exciting. Thank you for this future, Fortuna. Sure. Looking forward to getting rid of all these responsibilities. That's it. That's all I wanted to deal with. Now, as far as I'm concerned, our sisters can cast their final vote. I have nothing more to do or say. Holy shit, Fortuna, that was hardcore. I can't fight anymore. I'm exhausted. Let's get this over with. We lost control of the situation long ago. I'm ready to confront fate. I think our sisters have seen enough, and suffered enough too. Our fate is in our hands, sisters. Cast your votes. Oh boy. There she goes. Yes, we did it, sisters. Today marks the beginning of a new era of support and cooperation. All witches equal, at last. Congrats, Dahlia. I never stood a chance, did I? With Fortuna messing with fate and all, this wasn't even a race. But I guess that congratulations are in order in any case. I'm looking forward to seeing the coven you'll build, Dahlia. The fate of the Sisterhood is sealed. Now, to honor the new leader, come to me and scatter my remains. I shall become stardust once again, so new witches may ascend. And Thea's still just chilling here. Boo. What's this? What's going on? Quick, everyone, get behind me. Ha, I'm sorry, I meant no harm. There was no good way of interrupting this moment. You were all being so intense. It's alright, everyone. This is Abramar. He is the behemoth I summoned to regain my freedom. What the fuck, Fortuna? Do you need help? Is this thing bothering you? Do you want me to kick his butt? No. Don't mind me, I won't bother you for long. Fortuna, it's time to pay the price. What price? What is he talking about? To regain my freedom, I offered him the coven in exchange. The whole coven? What does that mean? Is that why everyone died? Oh no, that's completely unrelated. Oh, good. But from this point onwards, whatever happens with the Sisterhood, you're mine. Oh no, Fortuna, what have you done? There's no other way around this? There's no way around it. It's time to pay, Fortuna. I have known this from the beginning. I'm just going to go with my decision. I want to know. I want to know what the consequence of this choice I made at the very beginning was. Very well, there's no alternative. Oh, come on, Fortuna. I know it's hard, but we talked about this. Look at all you've achieved. You've turned the witching world upside down. Now witch up and pay. Oh, we're fighting against it. If I pay, I'm going to hate you. I understand. It's alright, Fortuna, I can take it. The more you delay this, the more it's going to hurt. Come on, open your soul now. Stand proud while honoring your pact. This is all yours. I am proud of you. Let's conclude our pact. I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm ready. Pay the price. The coven. Okay, and I guess the game ends there, and we can imagine what the price ends up being. I like that. I like that a lot. So I'm gonna decide to go with my interpretation that my decision that Dahlia would ruin the coven. That's just how it's gonna go, and then everything's gonna work out wonderfully, just like we predicted it in those last 3 readings. Oh my god. Oh my god, I loved that game so much. I'm so sad it's over. But god, like what can I even say? That was truly one of the most beautiful games I've ever played. And I'm so glad that I got to share it on the channel. God. It's going up there with my favorites for sure. Kneel before your master. It's been a century now. Are you going to keep doing the same bit every time you come visit? Sorry, owning a coven is never going to get old. What are you up to? Huh? You got bored of micromanaging the coven at last? Oh, that's all he did. He's just in charge now. That's what it meant. It didn't mean that the coven is destroyed. Okay, he's just in charge now. I love that. Hey, I do not micromanage. I just happen to have a lot of opinions. And yes, I'm bored. I see, so what do you want? Shall I use my deck to find you a date? Ha! You never fail to amuse me. I don't want anything in particular. Just wanted to catch up, a friendly chat. Sure, what's new? Many things. Where to begin? Oh, we recovered the last soul that was missing from the Congress catastrophe. Capresa really did us a solid by sacrificing herself half a century ago. The scattering ceremony was beautiful. As for myself, you really did me a solid with what you wrote about witches and behemoths getting to coexist in harmony. It was about time. I'm making so many friends. I don't want to make you jealous, but you won't. I just love witches so much. It's great being able to hang out with so many of them without fearing for my life. And it's pretty convenient as a ruler of the coven. I don't know how we'd have dealt with all this otherwise. Anyway, I got to meet with Gloria. It happened some years ago, but I couldn't muster the courage to tell you about it until now. You got to break my heart as payback. As you wrote, she didn't love me anymore. She gave me a dream crystal containing all the time we spent together in case I feel like reliving our adventures. But I'm gonna miss her so much. I know I don't have any right to complain, I just wanted to tell you about how it went. Dude, this doesn't feel like gossiping at all. You're just using me for therapy. Yes, I can't help but think of you as a friend. But enough about me. Who would you like to gossip about? Thalia. Well, the coven dissolved about a decade ago and she's still blaming herself. I told her 100 times that I was the one who wrote this bleak future. I guess that blaming oneself is less painful than accepting that your whole life has been puppeteered by a single card. When you put it that way, yeah. Let's talk about something else. Who would you like to gossip about? Jasmine. Well, you tell me. Since you left the coven, you've been pretty hermetic. I want in on the fun, too. No way, what we have now is just too good to let a dangerous behemoth in. Oh, we've been hermetic, the friend group. I mean, you're aware that you're forever my servants, right? Even though the coven dissolved, he's still in charge of us, I see. Even if you break off from the Sisterhood and start a new one, that spin-off belongs to me just the same. Abramar. Okay, I'll give you a break. What have you been up to, though? Well, surprise, just living. You don't need to be in a massive sisterhood to be happy or fulfilled. I feel like an idiot for having taken such a long time to realize that. Why the hell did I put up with Adana's bullshit for so long? Being independent is the best. A coven of 3 is the way to be. A family. It's not fair, I want in. Fuck off. Very well. Moving on. I actually miss her. It was really beautiful, the day she ascended to become a goddess of arts and inspiration. I'd never seen a ritual with so many fireworks. And I've been to the Big Bang. I felt her lately, guiding my hand during my card creation. I hope she's happy as a goddess. Who would you like to gossip about? Eugenia. You don't talk to Eugenia anymore? We write to each other from time to time, but I haven't seen her since she became independent. She moved her studio to another dimension and is writing books on the cosmic wheel and its malleable properties. Something tells me you played a great part in inspiring her to pick up this endeavor. Yeah, I know she's only doing it to not see me suffer. See if there's a way we can better control my power and fix things. I don't want her doing that. She's wasting her immortality away. But we all know there's no way of stopping a driven witch. Hear, hear. Anyway. Look at the time. Don't you have somewhere else to be? Wow, rude. Baby steps, Abramar. I'm not ready to be friends. I'm not sure if I ever will be. So let's take it easy, alright? I understand. Please let me know if you ever want to meet up again. I will. Goodbye, Abramar. Goodbye, Fortuna. Oh, Adana? Are you satisfied with your fate? Forgive my boldness, but I sense some unease within you, Fortuna. How can a writer of fates be this disheartened? Why don't you draw another card? I fucking hate fate. Melophobia. All meanings resonate through every context. Whispers from everyone you love paint the most horrific worlds. The seashells pour the discovery into friends and foes alike. Guide, discovery, leadership, purpose, authority, predestination, and luck. I can be mad, or I can accept. After I go to sleep, time will restart and I will get to fix everything. No. We unleashed this beast. And it's a little bit far out of our control, but we can't fight it. There will always be things in life that escape our control. We cannot fight them all, but we can mourn, remember, learn, share, and accept. Pain can latch onto the walls of your body like burning ivy. The only thing to do is to breathe and keep on going. For today, that'll be enough. Our bed is calling us. Did we have a tree like this before outside our window? I feel like it wasn't that big before. What to do? Sleep. Oh my god. Oh, I love that game so much, and again, it's begging for a replay. Off camera, I'm sure, but I gotta romance Greta. She's the best. She's the best! Oh. God. What can I even say? I love the creative aspect of it. I loved making cards. I loved interpreting them for myself. Like, I compared the card creation to, like, Chicory or Wandersong, where it allows you a lot of creative freedom. But unlike those games, the creativity that the things that you create have mechanical implications. Like, the things you combine decide what your what do you say? What do you call it? What your readings can be. And I just think that's brilliant design. The writing was just so good. The character designs were incredible and beautiful and varied, and part of me wants to gush about this game forever, and part of me is just like, what can I even say? I'm speechless. I'm so glad I played this game. I'm so glad I recorded it. And yeah. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you watched, we already saw the credits, I think. But I'll let it play out. I don't remember if they did if the credits had the localization and the porting stuff like before. Anita Sarkeesian. What? Crazy. That's a big name. A controversial name, but I can see her influence here. Thank you, Anita. God. Wow. What else can be said? I liked the idea that I had the first time the credits played, that the meaning of the final decision was kind of up to our own interpretation. But I also like the softened blow that, oh, Abramar didn't destroy the coven, he's just in charge of it now. Like, I don't think Fortuna has any reason to hate him after that. Like, he hardly did anything as bad as I thought he would. Yeah, I think this credit sequence is longer than the first one, so I'll just let it play out. Want to know about the fonts? Ooh, there were a lot of them. Yeah, I'm very pleased that there's a lot of Latin American influence in this game. We went through a rough patch, as so many of us did, making this game while surviving the pandemic. It's been 5 years of joy and struggle, so it means so much that you played it until the end. We hope you enjoyed it and that it made you think and feel. See you again wherever the cosmic wheel takes us next. Thank you so much, Deconstruct team, for making such a beautiful game. You're welcome. You're welcome, but also thank you from the bottom of my heart. A little bit of a final sequence here. Just Fortuna staring out the water. And then that fades away too. Okay, so that was the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. As you can probably tell, I loved it very, very much. It breaks my heart to move on, but I'm I'm excited to play what I have planned next. It's another game. Let's check out the card gallery. Oh, I can show you the ones that I made in my demo. I made this one. I made this one. I made this one. And that one, yeah. So these were the 4 cards I made in my demo playthrough. They're cool, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. Yes. Please, if you can, absolutely play this game yourself. And see what cool cards you can create. Alright. So, I'll see you in the next game. Another game I played the demo of during Next Fest. That I'm very excited to play, and I think kind of caters to a similar audience to this game. So, you'll see what that is in a couple days, and until then, I have been Mars, and I will be back in the next one. Goodbye.